What is up, guys? If you are new to the channel, welcome. I am Rick with throtl, and today we're going to be talking about my Porsche Turbo 964 and why I'm selling it. So this has been an awesome car and really an awesome build. I've spent the better part of 2 years getting this thing finished up. When I got the car, it literally came basically on a pallet. I mean, the engine came strapped to a pallet with the transmission, and the car came in a trailer. So the thing was really in pieces when I got it. The whole idea of the build was, I want to take something that is like fairly stock and really transform it into my version of what a narrow body, four-wheel drive 911 turbo would be like. So the motor is a 3.6 liter. It's built by Protomotive, so lower compression pistons, and it's built to sustain around 500 wheel horsepower on race gas. I'm running the car on pump gas at about 0.7 bar, and it does about 400 wheel horsepower, which is more than enough for the street. I mean, the car's four-wheel drive, so it puts the power down really, really well. The 5-speed gearbox is great. It's awesome. That's really the highlights of the powertrain. Suspension-wise, the car has H&R coilovers with upgraded sway bars. The car is on the factory 964 C4 brakes, and it has TechArt 18-inch wheels with brand new Falcon tires. So the exterior of the car is really where it shines. It's been wrapped by none other than the famous Mickey, and it's in like a, I think the color is called burnt orange, but it's reminiscent of the GT3 RS, and the color is really awesome. It's got a roof style front lip on it and the vintage style Porsche decals going down the side of the car. So on top of that, the rear quarter windows were replaced with windows out of a 911R, so like fiberglass replica 911R windows. And as I told you before, the car it's pretty dang low on these coilovers, so the stance is perfect. The exterior is really something else. So on the interior of the car, I wanted to keep it really clean and simple. So I don't have any pillar mount gauges or anything like that. Everything is very clean, very almost hidden to the naked eye, except for the big boost gauge that's kind of sitting down, floor level here. So all I did on the interior is I replaced the seats with some 993 seats. So they're like the full leather 993 power seats, and replaced the door panels with some RS door panels, and got a nice set of Coco mats. And everything else is pretty much stock. So a lot of you guys are probably wondering, why am I selling a car that I put so much work, so much effort into building? And the reality of it is, I really like the process of building cars. Like that's I'd say the #1 reason is I like to take a car that's bone stock and I like to build it up. I like to make something really unique and put my own touch on it. So that's part of it, is the build is done as far as I'm concerned. I mean, sure, there's a lot more you could do to this car. A lot of people would do a wide body on it or something, but really, to my taste, it's kind of where I want it to be. I mean, that's one of the reasons that I'd say that I'm moving on from this car. Another reason is I really want to get into something Japanese. I'm thinking, something like an R32, a Supra, an NSX. It's been a long time since I've had a Japanese car, and I really want to get another one. So another reason that I want to move on from this car is because I really want to build a car with you guys. I want to do it on the channel, and I want to show you the entire build process. So this car, I started this build well before we even had a throtl YouTube channel. And I realize now that a lot of people probably would have liked to see the build on this thing. So the next car that we do, we're gonna do the build on the channel, and you guys are gonna be with us every step of the way. But if you guys have been watching the channel for a while, you'll know that I'm a total Porsche nut. And a lot of you are probably thinking, why are you getting out of Porsches? What are you, why are you getting rid of these cars? Or why are you getting rid of this car? Really, another reason that I wanna move on from this car is I have another project chassis, and I just haven't had the time to build it. So I picked up the M5 as a daily driver, and that car's been great, but I want to do some mods to that too. So there's just not enough time to do stuff to all of these cars, and I really want to build this 911 project from the ground up and make sure that it's on the channel so you guys can see what we're doing and see how we build these things. So we'll tell you guys more about this one in a later video. So the car will be listed on throtl. We'll have the link below. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.